Frank Bonada here for LowKickMMA. Today I'm joined by Ode Osbourne, who is coming off an incredible first round KO finish at last night's UFC Fight Night. How you doing, Ode?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. So, you just alluded to off camera, you're at school right now.
Yeah. You're good.
More unique facets.
Yeah.
What was the reaction when you came back on Monday, I believe?
Oh man, it was surreal. Everybody was just like, just at wow. At all. I meant to say, everyone just at all about the moment and everyone just celebrating and giving me love and all kinds of stuff. So it was good. It was real nice.
Awesome. It reminds me. Have you ever seen the film Warrior with Tom Hardy and?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Tom Hardy's one of my favorite. I love Tom Hardy, man. Bronson.
Yeah, and Joel Edgerton, and yeah, in that film you've got the teacher, his whole class are watching him every fight. That's what it brings to mind each time you say you've got all your people supporting you back home.
Yeah, man. It was surreal. It was surreal. The moment was nice.
So yeah, let's talk about the fight itself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe yourself and Jerome Rivera were previously scheduled at flyweight.
Yeah, we were previously scheduled. The fight got scrapped because it was supposed to be on the 30th, and they thought COVID was gonna take over Vegas for January. So they just thought ahead of time and went back and just moved the card to Abu Dhabi on the 27th instead of the 30th. So that fight card got scrapped.
Mm-hmm. The original fight was meant to be at flyweight, but this ended up being up at featherweight.
Yep. Yeah, because I was actually supposed to fight somebody else, and on my way to the airport, it kind of like my manager called me and was like, "Yeah, your opponent is supposed to fight is actually not. He can't leave the country." So I was like, "What?" So I have to wait a while, and he's like, "Oh well, we're gonna get on something right now and see if we can get you something." So not even within like 3 hours. They contacted me back and they're like, "Hey, remember that Jerome Rivera fight? They're like, do you want it?" And I was like, "Dude, I haven't fought in a year. Yes, I definitely want the Jerome Rivera fight." And so they called him, and he just fought 2 weeks ago, so he was still in shape. And he said, "Yeah," and I was just like, "All right, let's get it."
Do you think the fight being up at featherweight made any difference at all to it?
Nah, I don't think so. I think the outcome would have been the same.
Yeah. So can you walk us through your thought process when you shoulder roll that kick, sort of catch it there, and then bam?
Let's see. It was just my instinct, man. It's hard to really like go back and kind of piece back everything. I know I created those angles. I was moving side to side and kind of just cutting him off and using the angle to kind of set up that cross. And finally, when he threw that, when he felt like he had nothing else to do, he got kind of like, he felt like he had to throw something. And then so he threw that kick, and I capitalized on the angle that I set up, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you should have received a performance bonus for that? It's pretty spectacular.
I mean, my time will come, man. My time will come for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. So you sort of called out Francisco Figueiredo following the victory.
Why because I figured, it'll be a fair matchup because he just beat Rivera 2 weeks ago. So, figured that would be a good one.
Mm-hmm. How do you see a fight between the two of you going? He's quite a strong wrestler.
I mean, I see me winning, so obviously I'm going to say that, but you can't really predict a fight. It's unpredictable. So I would just, not much to say about that one, man.
Mm-hmm. Apart from Figueiredo, how many other fights are you sort of looking at getting in 2021?
Dude, if I can get 3 fights, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm. Is that as well as Rivera or 3 more fights?
Like 3 more fights.
Yeah, awesome. So with such a quick knockout, how soon are you looking at getting back in?
If I can get back in there within like 6 weeks, I'd be happy.
Mm-hmm. So is it fair to assume that your future is at flyweight from now on?
Yeah, flyweight, definitely. Yep.
Any other matchups that stand out to you apart from?
I haven't really thought about any. I just remember watching him fighting Jerome Rivera and then beating him, and I was like, oh, he'd be fun to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like his style is very like you know what I mean? Like I'd like that'd be a fun fight. You know, that'd be an entertaining fight for the fans. And I was like, oh, let's do it.
Well, obviously at the top of that division, you've got Figueiredo and Moreno looking to get that rematch at some point. How do you see that fight going? Who do you think will be champion by the time you start ascending the rankings?
I don't even know because that fight was so close. So it can go either or, man. Mm-hmm. That was a close fight.
Yeah, it was. So all in all, in 2021, what set goals do you have? Where do you want to be at the end of the year?
Hopefully with 3 more fights under my belt.
Yeah. Do you think a ranking is reasonable?
Huh?
Do you think a ranking? Do you think there's a
I don't. Man, I try to keep myself grounded, and I try not to pay attention to that stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So getting towards the end of the questions I've got for you, but on LowKickMMA at the moment, we're doing a prediction piece for Jake Paul versus Ben Askren boxing match. I was wondering if I could get your prediction on that.
I don't know, man, because Ben Askren's a legend, you know, in the like martial art. Like he's been a combat sport athlete for a long time. You know, he's a legend in Bellator. His boxing's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think Jake Paul could get him, man, because it only takes 1 punch. But then again, you know, let's see what Askren has. I don't know how to call that.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, Ode. Would you like to make any shout out or call out?
Just shout out to, you know, my students, my mom, God, first and foremost, and my coaches.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on, and best of luck with your next fight.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, if you guys want to hear more about me, just follow me on my Instagram, Ode Osbourne.
Awesome. Cheers, Ode.